Hello, so this is ZeroToll, Zero Native Gas Matter Cross Chain. Uh, this ZeroToll is actually a DAX or gasless is provided for user. So user don't need to uh, pay gas at all in using ZeroToll, but they can pay gas if they choose to. So how does it work? It work by first I try to use 7702 ape EIP-712, but actually it always failed because actually MetaMask is blocking the feature for delegations in 7702 because for security reason, and that's why I'm using now the 4337 abstraction account using Pimlico, also with I need to work with 2612 permit token. So token they are not allowed with this permit or the permit 2 also. It's not gonna work in the ZeroToll. That's what I achieve right now. So this is how it is, but we will try to make it better in the future, especially the sub 702. Maybe MetaMask doesn't work, but other wallet maybe work with it, then we will do it. So the market itself are using the price, the live market price from Pit oracles. So why? Because it's free for now to get prices for from Pit, and also there is a history tab for users to see how much swap they have do in ZeroToll, success rate, the total volume, and so on, and also the details of the transaction. But for now, it's just a mock-up, and also in the future when we applied our own paymaster, we're not using the third-party paymaster like Pimlico, but using our own paymaster, our layer. Then there will be a pool for users to interact. These pools are actually a pool of uh, liquidity pool and also the paymaster pool. So user uh, can deposit their native token in paymaster pool and get fee from uh, what the fee sponsor. Because actually when we using our own paymaster, we will sponsor the fee, but actually we're gonna cut out the token of the users uh, to reimburse the fee expended, and also with also another fee plus for the paymaster pool to distribute to uh, user who provide the paymaster pool, and also there will be a liquidity pool also. But this is all that is just more for now because we're not there yet. That was our roadmap in the future. Right now I'm using Cairo for debugging the ZeroToll um, app because eventually there's a problem with MetaMask smart account kit with uh, the browser and also the Pimlico for the Paymaster. So instead of debugging myself, I asked Cairo to debug it. And of course, this whole thing is actually made by AI. Eventually, Cairo. Cairo is a good friend of mine. It's a good member of my team, Yeah, there's a lot of session before. You want to see all the changes. No, that is new session. Uh, yeah, better my yeah. No, still fine. Okay, so yeah, the only downside of Cairo is when we continue to another session, it open a new chat tab. It's not like summarizing. It's a downside, but also a good one because we can see all of our previous chat with Cairo. It's different when we use um, what do you call it, and more history. Oh God, yeah, a lot of history. So yeah, I love Cairo, and the best part of Cairo, I think, is this autopilot toggle, and you can select any model. For Cairo, I choose Opus. Yes, I know Opus makes your credit running so fast right now, but yeah, we can choose another model if it's not debugging. But because it's debugging, and I ask the Cairo to do debugging her himself, and so yeah, I use Opus because Opus, you know, has a lot of more power than Sonnet, Haiku, and other model. So Opus is the best. That's what I think after consulting with GPT. Yeah, I also use GPT for consult. So when Cairo or Amazon Key cannot solve the problem, I ask second opinion from GPT, and then I ask Cairo. I send it to Cairo, tell Cairo that this is what the GPT feel, and ask him to look at it whether he disagree or agree. Most of the time, it's kind of like debate, but they they, they also uh, come to the same page many times. So yeah, I guess that's because there are different model. GPT is so reckless but so creative, while Cairo I think is not really creative because he really tend to maybe because the cloud model is not really creative. It's more uh, what do you call it, careful in doing things because yeah, it's the code. If you're too creative, maybe something will not work. And that's for the update of ZeroToll. So I'm now on a taste page. So this is a new front end built on Fight. It's actually my real front end that was beautiful using CRA, and it's not compatible with 7702. And instead, when we use Fight 7702 is also hard to implement without gas because actually we need ERC permit. Uh, I forgot the permit to 2000 ish. Yeah. So for that, uh, we create a new mockup token, a new token ZTA and ZTB. Uh, So it's a test token, and ERC-2612 Permit, and not all tokens support it, especially USDC and VHTH. So yeah, we use we make another token yet. We just make another token solution, Z10, ZTB, who support 2006 2612 permit. So user will pay no gas fee at all if the token is support the ERC 2612 permit. And yeah, it worked on this test page. Let's wait a couple minutes. Yeah, it worked. So in order for the 770 to implement it with gasless in MetaMask, because eventually MetaMask block uh, the 7702, and yeah, the only way to make it gasless is using ERC-2612 permit, and not all tokens support that. And but I guess yeah, we did what we have. We already on. We just testing, and we hope in the future more token are ERC 2612 permit supported, so it be all gasless. Um, yeah, I think that's for today. Okay, back again. Right now I'm a test page because I don't wanna ruin my beautiful front end again. Already did ruin my beautiful front end because actually 7702 what it's always failing if we are using MetaMask, because MetaMask actually block 7702 for security purposes. It always failing that we cannot sign internal from internal account, and in order for it to work, users need to expose, not expose, giving their private key to backend, and that's not good for security reason, of course, and that's why I'm changing the infrastructure. So in order for the UA smart account to work in ZeroToll, we don't use 7702 anymore because it's complex and we need to wait for the MetaMask update on it. So right now I'm using 712 and 2612 permit, and also a account abstraction of 4337. So how does it work? Actually, it only works with a token that support ERC 2612 permit. And right now there's not a lot of token that support it. So I made a new token with the help of Cairo, of course, the ZTA token and ZTB token. And yeah, actually this token support uh, the ERC 2612 permit, and use it for tests. We're on the test page and it's not on the main front end. And basically it will give gasless experience for users, truly gasless, and work on MetaMask using EOA address. So yeah, and just wait. But now I'm testing on Sepolia. Polygon will be also, but I guess working on Sepolia is better now because it's easier to get ETH faucet than Polygon faucet. And yeah, it's success. But if we try the ERC-20, let's say users still need to approve, already approve. So yeah, all swap after that because if we use ERC-20, then we use permit 2, and users still need to approve once, and yeah, you still need gasless for approval. But after approve once, yeah, users don't need to approve anything anymore. And I try also to wrap the ATH with permit, wrap the USDC with permit too, but eventually this is not the solution. Why? Yeah, it will fail, and yes, you still need approval. Because I thought wrapping the USDC to PUSDC and then PUSDC to PVETH, and then user need to unwrap again, and that's come the gas wrapping the USDC. Users needs to pay gas, and unwrapping the PVHTC is users still need to pay gas. So that's double gas. That's bad for business. So the only solution is using token that already supported ERC-2612 permit. The permit to, yeah, it's working because users only need to pay gas once for approval. Yeah, I think that's the update for today. And because it's already worked, maybe I will integrate it to my main front end. So back on testing on the real front end. Um, let's try CTB and CTA, and then get code. Oh no, no, code, no code upper. Ah yeah, we use Pit Oracle. It will never get code. Sorry. Let's try another one. Maybe USDC to Matic. Let's just say zero. What does the setting look 0.1. Let's go. It must be work for get code. Okay. Execute. Let's wait and see what's happening. What? So Work? Wait a minute. Yeah, it worked. How come? I thought, but this is not permit 2612. I don't know actually why does it work. Uh, I will check later. Right now, maybe test it and then checking how come it work. Please approve token spending first. So with it approval and approval set gas fee. So actually, this is not ERC 2612 permit. This is the old system that I use and it's still there. It's not using Pimlico, it's using my own relayer of EOA. So it's not also not for 337 gasless because actually it's not using smart account. The relayer is the smart account. And it's also not uh, ERC 712, I guess. So yeah, it worked, but this is not what I intended to. So yeah, this is yeah, this is the wrong ecosystem. I need to fix this one. It worked. It seems gasless, but actually on the first time, if let's say I raise the swap from 0.1 USDC to let's say just 0.2. Because as far as I remember, I never approved for 0.2. Oh, it is. I have. So let's say maybe 2. So this one also must be work. Okay, 2, got 9. Swap. Please approve token spending first. So yeah, this is not what I intended to. This is the old system that I use. ZeroToll before used its own relayer AOA, but it's not CC07. And right now CC07 is not working, so I don't use it either. Right now I'm using 4337 plus 8712 plus ERC-2612 Permit. So and this is not it is what it is. Even though it is success, but yeah, still not what is intended to be. So maybe I will get back when I finish working with my system, get rid of the old system, maybe bake it up somewhere and then get rid of it. Right now, what was work is only the Pimlico Paymaster because our own Paymaster is not uh, working yet because yeah, MetaMask security reason. So users can choose to activate uh, our own DEX per Paymaster or using the centralized Paymaster like Pimlico. And if nothing is chosen, then it was a traditional or a regular transaction as usual. User pay ESP. And if anything is chosen, any mode is chosen, then the user will swap with gasless. And today, because Pimlico is the only one who can work right now with 2612 permit, and our gas with 7702 is not, Paymaster with 7702 is not doing well, always, yeah, always reverted, always fail because of security reason, then I'll show you how does the Pimlico Paymaster work. So right now we are on Sepolia. Let's try Sepolia first. Then we go to Polygon. Let's say user want to user activate the Pimlico Paymaster. Choose an let's say user only has USDC. This USDC is a raw USDC that I just made, new token. That because yeah, apparently USDC right now doesn't support 2612 permit, so I decided to make another one. Uh, yeah, just for testing. In the future, yeah, maybe only relying on 2612 permit is not good enough. So that's why I'm still uh, uh, the relayer infrastructure is not touched yet because we will test it later. And all what you just need to do is only signing the spending cap, no gas fee, also signing the transaction request, also no gas fee. This is the signature request, also no gas fee. So we're not using 7702 with this Pimlico, only 4337. Also, we're not using the delegation toolkit from MetaMask because it's not working. That's why you have to work with only the SQL permit. Okay, transaction success. And let's see, transaction success. Yeah, it's success. Now let's change to, let's say we go to Amoy. Okay, Amoy. Okay, let's say Zippo. One also using Pimlico. And yeah, I need to work with this. It should have been just gone. Yeah, my bad in UI. I will deal with it later. Let's just test this one before I work with this. Okay. It was the old supported transaction hash. It was still there. So why it takes so long? Ah, come on. Ah, let's just cancel it. And let's do another. Wait a minute. Flash. Okay, go. Okay, so sign the spending cap. What the hell happened with the MetaMask? Yeah, I had MetaMask, but a lot of users use MetaMask. Maybe I should just go with without for web authentication for um 7702 infrastructure, because actually it worked on without as far as I read in forum. So maybe we're not using EOA again anymore on 7702 in the future. Maybe only using without, but yeah, we will see. And what? But it's success. So I will investigate this one. What happened to this? And we got help from Cairo, so yeah, it's easy. Let's just put this on Cairo. Why not try Polygon? Amoy, Pimlico, gasless. Success, success, but check. Ah, why did I? Oh, somebody. So yep, Cairo helped me a lot in building these dApps, and yeah, I think Cairo is my best friend for now because it always helping. Okay, I think that's for now, and I hope you guys like it. So this is ZeroToll. Hope I win, so I can make these dApps better in the future. Yeah, it will take more month to go to be a perfect one. This is just a prototype, so what can I say? All startups is a prototype before, so yeah, at least it's functional. The prototype is functional. That's all for now. Thank you guys.